here, y'all saw that title too as well. We are talking about 8 new Mandela Effects to blow your mind, make you question this reality we live in. That is correct, 8 new Mandela Effects. But before we get this going, if you love to just help this channel out, just me, myself out, and all this so you can keep getting this great content that I'm giving you, donations are always welcome. All the links are down below. You know, everything, a little bit counts every other way, because you do know I want to do this full time, make this my full career until the day I die. So we can do all these meet and greets and, you know, go around and ask people. I got so many ideas, but I need the funds to do it, unfortunately. And unfortunately, I don't have those kind of funds yet. But anything counts, and if you do, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, with that said, please remember that some of these Mandela Effects might not be new to you. They will be new to somebody else, so please respect that. With that said, if you like this at any time, please remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and leave me your comments down below about what you think about these and other Mandela Effects you would love to discuss on this channel. So let's go ahead and get this going. We're going to start off with actually Fiji water. Fiji water, give or take. There was a Mandela Effect, was how it was changed and spelled without the U anymore. The Fuji water, now it's Fiji water. But this has to do with actually the picture on the bottle. Many, as you see the picture of the bottle right now, that is the current day of the bottle. That is how the bottle looks. It might be a variations of some of it, but that is how the bottle has looked, and apparently we've always had that on there too as well. But there are many of us that remember the waterfall on the Fiji bottle. Kind of like the waterfall you see right here, kind of like the little bit of a waterfall picture, of a little hint of what it looked like on the bottle. But apparently the waterfall has never been on the Fiji bottle at all. Ever. I can't find it. I've looked through Google. You see me scrolling through it. You do see the flowers and the Bombay as a little water river thing, but there used to be a waterfall on the Fiji bottle, or Fuji bottle, give or take what reality you're in. But it's not there no more. But what do you remember? I know the Fuji bottles always look like that and been like that, but do you remember the waterfall Fuji bottle? Do you?
Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin.
And rum. Oh yes, we were talking about The Shining, that is correct. And actually the kind of the phrase that my man does when he's breaking through the first door of the room. Now, well, listen to this.
Wendy, I'm home.
Wendy, I'm home. Wendy, I'm home. Now, that is exactly how you heard it. That's exactly how it always has been. But many realities, just like myself, we remember that phrase a little bit different. He never said her name as he was breaking through that door. He never said, Wendy, I'm home. He said, honey, I'm home. And it's crazy because there was even a song about The Shining, which is called Honey, I'm Home. And it blows me away because it never was Honey, I'm Home. It always was Wendy, I'm home. But how do you remember that? Has it always been Wendy, I'm home? Or are you like me and many others? Honey, I'm home. Now, everybody's had a pair of Jordans. Maybe not everybody, but everybody's had a pair of Jordans, or everybody's seen a pair of Jordans. That is correct. And everybody should know exactly what that logo looks like, right? The Jumpman logo, correct? Correct. And, well, this Mandela Effect has to do exactly from where that logo came from. Now, many people do say, just like myself, the logo came from the slam dunk contest when he did it from the free throw line. That's how we remember the logo. The logo with shorts, kind of like the picture you see right here with shorts. Yeah, the Jumpman with shorts. But that's not the case. That's not this reality. It never has been with the shorts. It never came from the slam dunk contest. It actually came from a commercial that he did for Nike, and he was wearing warm-up pants. That's exactly where the Jumpman came from, the picture of the Jumpman came from, which is wicked and wild to me because just like us, I gotta say older generation back in the NBA days, the real NBA days, when Jordan himself was just plastered everywhere, you knew the Jumpman symbol. There's no denying it. And we all remember the Jumpman symbol having shorts. It blows my mind away that now it's pants. Even though you see a statue of Jordan in shirts with the Jumpman. It's the Jumpman logo. Yeah, it might look like he's jumping over on people, but it's the Jumpman logo, and it has shorts. That's in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. But how do you remember the Jumpman logo? Has he always had those warm-up pants on, just the way you see it from the commercial? Or are you like me and many others remember the shorts and the Jumpman logo coming from the slam dunk contest? Yes, we're going to be talking about Snow White, the Seven Dwarfs, the great old song, Hi Ho. Now, I don't know if this is just me, maybe my Mandela effect, in myself, a personal Mandela effect, but I never remember the song, or Hi Ho, the title of the song, Hi Ho, being spelt the way you see it, and you see it across the screen, Hi Ho. Like, it's like Heidi Ho, but it's like hi, I'm high, and a ho. I never remember it being spelt that way. I always remember it being spelt like Hi Ho, like hi, H-I, and then ho. That's how I remember that spelled. Maybe I remember that even being said that way and depicted, but it never has been that way. It's always been hi ho, the way you see it right there. And it just boggles me a little bit. Like I said, I don't know if this is just my personal Mandela effect or maybe many others, but it just looks weird. It doesn't look right to me anymore. But what do you think about that?
Ah, la bota. Talaxi, Mato, Lina.
By the moon and the stars in the sky, and I swear. Yes, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about I Swear. And technically, this has a double one for me now. Well, not for me, but a double Mandela effect. Big shout out to Moneybags for doing what he does. Always does, man. I always love what he does. So shout out to him. Y'all please go sub him up. And I was watching this video that was like from 3 months ago, and it came across my feed once again. And the first one has to do, and not knocking on bass, because I can understand how everybody could got this wrong, but there's a lot of people out there that believed or remember Boyz II Men singing I Swear. Now, Boyz II Men never sung I Swear, for me at least. You know, I remember I lived in Aviano, Italy at the time, and it was All for One, I Swear. I remember that. That's what, you know, like I said, people's memories, they remember what they remember. You can't misremember something you don't remember or never known about. Big quote from Moneybags. But many people believe that, you know, Boyz II Men sung that song. Well, they did. It was All for One. But the next Mandela effect is as you heard me sing this song, well, listen to the lyrics.
By the moon and the stars and the skies.
And I swear by the moon and the stars in the skies. And I swear, yep, you heard that right. I swear by the moon and the stars in the skies. Yes, skies. Not sky like I sung it in the beginning part of this part of the Mandela effect. And it blows my mind because the people who didn't sing it originally sings it the way I and many people remember it.
And somebody say, sing I swear, by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there.
And I swear, by the moon and the stars in the sky. Sky. They sung Sky. That's how I remember that verse, Sky. But how do you remember that verse? Do you always remember that verse being skies, like plural? Apparently we got more than one sky. Or do you remember it as sky? As well as, did Boyz II Men sing that in your reality? Or not?
But to that point, instead of always asking, where's Waldo, maybe some of you should have been asking, how's Waldo? Good day.
Yes, this one's going to be about where's Waldo and where's Wally. Give or take what part of the country you live in, the names are different. I want people to understand that that's not a Mandela effect. Wally is the UK version. Waldo is the US version. But this has to do with Waldo's attire. Maybe this could be mine too. But as you take a look at the pictures of where's Waldo, what do you remember? How do you remember Waldo looking? Well, if you said the one without the cane, you're wrong. If you said the one with the cane, you're right. But in my reality and many others, a lot of us remember Where's Waldo with the umbrella. I remember him with the umbrella. I think it was one of those sometimes he put it up and you know he was on an umbrella, but I remember the umbrella, but that's never been the case. He's never not had the cane, but he's always had the cane. And maybe I'm losing my mind in this whole world of this matrix because it is crazy enough, but that just looks weird to me. But how do you remember Waldo? Has he always had that cane? Or has he not had a cane and seen like the other pictures you see? Because a little weird to me. Maybe this one's doing this little first thought reverse flippy thing like it likes to do, huh? Good old Mandela.
50 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic
I have a dream. That is right, that one day we will find the truth of the Mandela Effect. But we're not even talking about the truth of the Mandela Effect. We are talking about Martin Luther King Jr., yes, and Miguel. And we are talking about what killed him. Yes, what killed him? Now, in this current history, it was a rifle, kind of like a sniper rifle, that killed Martin Luther King in the hotel, coming out the hotel that day. But that doesn't seem right to me, because many people also remember it was a handgun, hearing plenty of shots, a few shots, firecracker shots from a handgun. And it blows my mind because I remember the story of the handgun, definitely. It was a guy kind of standing across the balcony, shot him with the handgun, something like that. But I never remember a sniper or in the bushes with the rifle or on the roof with the rifle like that. It blows my mind away because, I mean, yeah, I wasn't born in it, maybe I was in a past life, but it just seems so weird and odd that it was a rifle and not like a handgun, like many assassinations, especially during that time, was, with minus JFK. But how do you remember Martin Luther King's death and what killed him? Was it the rifle you see on the picture right there, or was it the handgun? Who knows? What do you let me know? Oh yes, the last one of the day is going to be Sandy Cheeks. SpongeBob, Sandy Cheeks, and kind of the missing piece on Sandy's suit. As you're seeing this whole little thing play out, what is missing from Sandy? What is missing from Sandy Cheeks' suit? Now, the Mandela Effect has to do with the suit, and many of us remember the breathing pack, kind of like the backpack to her suit. The breathing apparatus, you know what I mean. And, well, apparently she's never had that breathing apparatus, that backpack on the back of her suit. It never was there. It never has been there. And it's crazy because I'm showing you the pictures of all of Sandy Cheeks throughout the years, and it never was. Yes, there was a jetpack on her back when they went to the moon, but that's not the breathing apparatus that a lot of us remember, the backpack breathing pack on the back. And it blows my mind because I see it in my mind. I see the tube going to it's like I see it all. And it's never was like that. She's playing like that. There is no evidence of the backpack. But we all remember the backpack. At least a lot of us remember it. And she looks so odd now without it. And I just don't know what to think about it because the backpack that is part of that necessity. She had needed air to breathe. Where's she getting her air from? But how do you remember Sandy Cheeks? Has she always been basically bare-backed with nothing around her on her suit or nothing like that? Or do you remember the breathing apparatus, the backpack on Sandy's cheek? Or cheeks, not her cheek. Oh, nothing like jumping down some Mandela rabbit holes again. Oh, wonderful 8 new Mandela effects to blow your mind just to get this week going for you. Huh? How about that? Those neurons and neurons sparking and going, asking questions, going crazy. You know how that is. Always love doing these things. Remember, if you enjoyed this at any time, please remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and leave those comments down below so we can talk about these and put yours as well on the channel. Till then, y'all remember to keep your mind open because guess what? Those eyes will see every single thing in front of you. Y'all stay crazy.
You gave us something we never thought we could have.
And what is that?
Another chance.
I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot.